Hey, it's Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girl. Welcome to my channel. And I just am going to work in my Dephemerember Folio. I got inspired by Luise and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. I will link their page below so you can go join in on this December collab. In the meantime, we're just kind of ramping up, getting ready for the month. I think they said November 22nd, they were releasing all our list of prompts. And I did a swap with Meg at Chasing Retro. I will link her page below also. And the hashtag is Dephemerember. And if you just search for that hashtag, you'll find all kinds of inspiration and you will get all the details from Luise and from Barbara. So they're using a binder with binder rings and they were working on covering it. And so I thought I was going to try to do something a little different because I don't have a binder. So I thought, well, all right, what do I have? And I was cleaning out my craft space and I found these two gutted World Book encyclopedias. And I thought this would be a great size. And I am going to make one for myself and one for Meg to send out. And what I want to use it for is to house our ephemera as we're working on it. And we'll have it all in one place. And I'm going more with a winter theme instead of Christmas. And I was inspired by this piece that I had in my craft stash because it had cats on it. And I know that Meg has a cat. I don't know if she has two cats, one cat, what the cat looks like. But anyway, I hear it in the background. So I'm going to work on this. And then I was also inspired to do a shaker on the cover of mine, just like Luise did on hers. And so I'm going to use this area right here probably as doing some sort of a shaker. And I need to cover this little bit up here. And I don't know if I should put like him up there. This is Effie, the little mascot. Or I was thinking about popping him in the scene, maybe like cutting him out. I printed this out. This was the label, and I didn't shrink it down at all because he kind of fits in the size and the scale of things. So I didn't shrink them down anymore. I just kept him that size. But I will fussy cut just him out so that I can put him on here. And I just thought because this has some blues in it and gray, I thought this would look super, he looks super cute in this scene. And if he's here, the cat could be curious and be looking at him. And yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking there. And some supplies I grabbed besides this, the book base. I have some fabric with snowmen on it because I'm going to do more of a winter scene. And then I found this vintage wrapping paper in my stash. And so I'm going to use this on the inside and of the cover. So I'll line the inside with the winter scene. And then what else did I grab? I grabbed this for the binding, this vintage, I call it a jumpsuit, pantsuit. I don't know what it is, but I thought it would look really cute with the cover like this. So go full on retro. And I have some laces and I have my transparency to do my shaker. And so, yeah, so that's kind of what I grabbed. And then for the pages, let me show you. For my pages, I have Busy Sidewalks paper, and it is only single-sided. So, however, what I think I'm going to do is on the inside, I'm going to do the folio pages, and then I'm going to cut the strip off here and use these for the pockets on the back side where it's white. So I'll put pockets on the back side. And then I also have some of these because I thought this color, these are those hanging file folders, and I thought this color went nice with this paper. And it's, you know, this is the paper that I picked out, and I picked out more winter scene instead of Christmas so that, you know, we could just house all our winter ephemera in it and the stuff we're making in Dephemerember. And that way it just takes us through the winter time. And I don't know how I'm going to go about. I think I'm going to use these for my base pages and maybe cover this, or I may do this as like the first opening and do 2 signatures. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 2 signatures. So if I do use these as my signature covers, then on the inside, I could make these the pages. The only thing I'm thinking is I'm wondering if this is going to be, yeah, they'll be wide enough. Yeah, they'll be wide enough. All right. So that's what I'm going to do here. And this is 12 by 12 paper. So I'm going to cut everything down, and by the magic of television, I will be back in a few minutes. So I just wanted to come back in and tell you what I'm doing. So I had cut the page down and I was left with this 3-inch piece. So I'm going to make these into the pockets. I'm leaving this edge. However, this was a pad that had a hole in it, but I didn't want to do it all the way across because it'll be bulky at the spine. So what I decided I was going to do was cut it in half, or fold it in half. And then I had this, and I'm just going to cut that off. So that takes me down to 5 and 3/4, right? And then I just cut that folded edge off that has that little circle right there, and that leaves me with that little bit. So I'm just going to continue to do that with the rest of these, and then I will be back. So what I ended up doing was cutting down all my pockets for the pages, and I have my covers of my signatures, and each signature is going to have 5 pages in it. And then, so I have each one of those done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my signatures and I'm going to get these pockets down on top of them. So maybe what I'll first do, and my plan is to do 2 pockets on each page, and I'm just going to glue them in. Some I'm going to do 1 in case there's like taller tags, but others I'm going to do 2 on like that. Okay, so let me get those glued down and I'll be right back. Next, what I want to do is, well, first I want to show you what I've done. I have done all of the pockets on the pages. So one page on the outside, one page is going to have 2 pockets and then 1 pocket at the bottom in case you do large ephemera. And then I did another page that has all 6 small ones. So it doesn't matter that you don't line them up because they're going to, you're not going to even see them. So that's how I did that. And then I picked 2 oxides. I have Shabby Shutter and Saltwater Taffy. These are really the only 2 that I have that would go with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a stencil, some brushes, and I'm going to stencil around the edge, around the page or whatever. And I chose this stencil. It is because it has this sweater and snowflake. So I thought that was really good for the winter theme, and it didn't have to be Christmas if I just wanted winter theme. This will take her through the whole season. And this is has a number on there. It is THMM158 is the name of this set. And it was a set, I got it at Joann's, and it was a set that had the stencil and the Christmas and winter stamp set in it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around the edge all willy-nilly, starting with Saltwater Taffy. And I'm just going to go ahead and I don't have to do the whole thing. I just am going to go just like up and down, not necessarily do the whole thing because that may take a long time to do every page, the whole thing. But at least so it's got some background on it. Like so. And like that. And that's going to be fine. And then what I'm going to do, is on the inside pages, I'm going to do one pocket and two small pockets. And then I'm going to do two pockets on the other side. So every page is going to look like this on the inside. And that's my plan. And I will be back once I'm done with stenciling all the pages, and I will glue these in, and then I'll show you my end product. Okay, so I finished doing all the pages. Wow, not gonna lie, a lot of gluing. And I did a pocket on the inside, and I did two pockets. So each signature has five whole sheets, and they've got small pockets for smaller items and bigger pockets. Two small, one big, or too big. Too big. And then these have the three small ones for smaller items. This is the center, and then it just repeats toward the back. Some I did one of a thin one in case you had tall, pieces or whatever. And then this one, and then these sides have just one pocket if you're going to do big tags or journaling cards like that. And then I put a pocket in the back, and I stenciled on this paper also. And that is that one. And then the other one, I did the same exact way, put a pocket here, and then there's two pockets, three pockets, three pockets, two pockets, stenciled on the backgrounds just because this was single-sided. And that is that. And then a pocket in the back and a pocket there. Stenciled on that too. All right, so what I want to do with these is I want to decorate the fronts. I'm just going to take these off. And I went through some of my magazines, and I found this really cute because Meg plays the piano. Of course, this is an organ, but I just thought it was the cutest thing. And it's wintry. It doesn't have to be, I know what I'm going to do. I was going to measure it and then just tear it. Let's see. Okay, so let me get my ruler. And I'm going to take a little bit off the bottom. I'm going to lose some of this thing at the top, but that's okay. So I'll take a little bit off the bottom. Oops. Here, and then I'm going to mark it. I'm going to leave a little bit of that green around the edge. So I have a pencil right here. 1 point. And I'm going to take it off right here. And then I'm going to take it right along this edge right there. Okay. Let's see. Come across right here. So it's wintry, but not necessarily Christmassy. This right here is a cute little piece of collage fodder. Keep that. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm just going to glue this on to the front. I'm thinking I'm going to use the glue stick. And I may even, after the glue dries, I think I'm going to run around it with the sewing machine. So I get the edges really good. That's right here at the top edge. Yeah, I'm definitely going to run that around because it'll just, oh, it might go right up that side of the pocket. That would be great. Then I've got this little snowman. I thought he was cute. Let's see. I think I'm going to go here. And right here. And I will. It's a little crooked. I might have to lose the tip of his hand, I think. Maybe not. Let's see. Goodness. Look at that. There. Okay. That piece. I'm going to glue him on. And let me look and see about where I should glue him. If I put him right like that, I don't know, maybe I wanted to stitch around it, but I don't see how I'm going to be able to do that. I might have to just stitch him just by himself. So before I glue it down, I'll stitch him by himself. And then on the back side, she was cute. She has a little sweater on. So I'm going to tear. I'll tear this side first. There. That little strip will go in my collage box. You know what I might do is maybe I won't use this one. I'll use this one, and I'll only do them on the front. That's what I'm thinking. That, and then this one's a little wider, so I can put her right there, and then yeah, I'd be able to stitch and not. Okay, so let's put her down. Will I? No, I won't be able to do that because it'll shut the pocket. Okay, I'm not going to glue her. Unless I put her on another piece of paper. I can put her down and then stitch around her. So maybe like this. And then I'll stitch. Whoops. Wow, that dried pretty fast. I'll put this down like so. And then I will stitch around her. So let's come back out. That. Put her, and I'll just stitch around her. I think I need to. I'm thinking. I need to straighten this out a little bit. Kind of put her up a little too high. She's too low. Seriously. So, and then I I'll straighten this out. Like that. Okay. And I need to stitch around this and this one. And then I will be right back. Okay, so I did a few things off camera so that you wouldn't be totally bored. One, I stitched around that image, and then, oh my gosh, it worked out perfectly because it just went down that pocket. So that worked out great. And then this one, I'm just going to glue on. So let's get that glued down, because then after I glue this down, I'm going to work on the binding, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do a simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but I don't want to have the binding on the outside of the book. So make sure the pockets are here. Okay. That. And then I'll set that aside so that can dry. And then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to get some 3-in-1 glue. And I got my book binding box out. And in that, I've got my clamps, I've got my thread wax, I've got wax thread, all different kinds of wax thread, which I'll probably use the clear on this, or the tan. Nah, I'll probably use the, well, it's not like you're going to see it, so it doesn't matter. I could maybe use the white. Or I'll use that one. Okay, then I need a couple of these. And 4. And I need needles. And is there anything else I need? Bone folder. I don't need. I'll need a pokey tool or a paper piercer. Maybe I'll use this color. It's not as dark. I'll use that one instead. It's waxed, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just set this aside. And I'm going to take the book, and I'm just going to take some. This was a used priority mailer. It is made of Tyvek material, super strong. You can't tear it. And I love recycling them or reusing them for my binding. Now, I'm not going to see this because I'm going to cover the entire thing before I, after I stitch this in, all the background is going to get, you won't see it. So I'm going to do a double one. And let me get my 3. I'm using this Beacon 3-in-1 glue. And I'm just going to put this all over this. And I'm going to put this on the inside like so. And that is going to really strengthen the book binding. I want to have a soft, like giveable binding, so I'm not going to put any chipboard in there. So it'll have some give. Kind of already has some chipboard in part of it. So, okay, so there's that. Let's get this edge down. And this edge. Oops, oops. This is very globby glue. And I'm getting ready to redo my fingernails. So normally I won't do my fingernails before I use this stuff because it will take off your nail polish super fast. Okay. Anyway. Oh, very globby. Okay. Wow. Alrighty, so I got that. While that's drying, I'm going to put this over to the side while that's drying, and I'm going to work on this. And how I came up with the holes for this is I took a piece that was an inch wider than the binding, and then I just folded it in half, and then I folded down a half an inch from the folded edge, and then that gave me these marks here. And like these marks here, I mark the top and I mark the bottom. And then I take it and I fold it in half like this. And then I fold another time 1 inch from the bottom. And then everywhere those crossed, I put my holes, and that's how I get them all even. So that's just my way of doing it. However you do it, you do you. So yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've already marked my paper where the holes are. If I can see, I did it in pencil. There's one, and there's one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up to the center. And I am going to clamp this all the way around, making sure all the edges are even. And the last one. Okay, I'm just gonna poke the holes first. Right. I see the first one. I don't see the middle one. I see this one right there. But where is this one? It's really hard to see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line up the holes. Oh wait, this is the top, that's the bottom. And I got that there. Oh, I see the mark now. Okay, and then I poked that through there, like so. And now I'm going to take my needle and my thread, and I'm going to do, I like to do 3 times approximately the amount or my length. And I'm going to thread my needle super quick. Now I don't have this is a very big book, so I don't need a big, super long needle. Small needle is fine. And I'm going to put it through there. There it goes. Hope you're crafting along with me. So I'm going to go in the middle hole. I'm sure you guys know how to do this, but in case you don't. And then around the corner. And I'm going to go through the middle hole on this. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I did not clip these. Okay. Back it up, people. Back it up. Back it up. Oh, my goodness. Okay, wait. You know, I think I'm going to leave this in because everybody has their blooper moment. And this is my blooper moment. I forgot to put this on. The cover. Hello. That helps. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now I'm going to clamp it all. So let's pull my thread out. Don't need that in there. Now I'm going to clamp the whole thing together. So even. Okay. Like that. Now let's poke a hole through the holes. There's one. There's two. And there is three. Then I'm going to go through the middle. I'm going to put this on because this is going to be my back one. So I'm going to poke it through that back hole. Then I'm going to go to the bottom. And I can see because it's folded where that hole is. And I'm going to go through. Goodness gracious, I've never had such a hard time finding a book before. What is going on here? Okay, now I'm going to go up to the top, through the top hole. I got through the book, and then through the Tyvek. And then I'm going to go back through the middle and back through the hole. Seriously? Oh my goodness. You don't want to pierce the thread, which is what I just almost did, because then you're going to have a really hard time pulling. Okay. Now I want to go back up through the center. Right here. So we'll bring it on the opposite side of the thread. And then I'm gonna, that one, then I pull up and down to get it good and tight. So you have a nice, really good tight string in there. So you got a good, making sure all this is good and tight. Yep. And then I'm gonna tie it off, take my needle out. I'm gonna double knot it like so, and I'm gonna leave those. I'm probably not gonna leave them hanging. I don't know that you need charms on your ephemera thing, so I'm just gonna cut those off. Okay, that is step one. Let's do the other book. But it's going to have lots of room now for her to have some space in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and double knot this. And tie it off. Snip it. I think what I need to do is put a strip of washi right here. And I do have some winter washi right here. Ooh, I've got this plaid. Here, I think that'll look good. It's just to cover over the tie back. And if I was thinking, I would have put this on first. But you know what? This is going to work perfectly in between to cover that tie back. Like so. I'm just going to fold it to the other side. Okay, so that is going to be the part that she sees in between, and that's going to give her lots of growth. I've got a whole inch between the books, so that's going to be really nice. Okay, now we've got this part. So what I do with this part is I am going to use some of my score tape because I think score tape's going to be my best bet. I think it's going to be the strongest and it'll hold on that tie back. So I've got a nice big wide one here. And what I'm going to do is get the cover out. And I am going to put it here down the center. It's just heavy duty, heavy duty double stick tape. Really super strong. It's awesome. And I am going to just, this too, using this really is going to strengthen my, let's see. Go this way. Let's see what I'm doing. It's really going to strengthen the spine too, because it is super thick. And once you stick it, it is stuck down really well. Okay, so I've got that here. And I'm going to use my bone folder just to make sure that I've got it really good and down. Like that. And then I've got it so well down I can't get it up. Oh, goodness. Okay. Take that off. And then I'm going to take the book. I'm going to line it up in the center, like so. On the edge. Like that. You know what I want to do? Wait. You know what? I think I'm going to change how I do this really quick because I can see what I want to do. If I'm going to put on that fabric binding, I think I'm going to fold it over then. So let me get the fabric binding. I was going to use this. Okay. Let's see. So take a piece of this, and I'm going to take a little extra. I'm just going to cut it out, and then I'll straighten it out after. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to straighten this. And then I'm going to get a nice piece right here. Let me see how wide I want this, because if I have this here and I have this on the cover, then I'm only going to want to go about to there. I don't want to cover too much of the chair, so I'm going to go to there, and then I think I'm going to do it on this side though, because I've got this salvage edge right here, and I get a good straight. Normally, I would take this over to my. Hold on a second, I got to cut this on the salvage edge. Normally, I would take it over to my rotary cutter and my cutting table, but I can get that straight there. Okay, and then I'm going to do that like that, and then I'm going to go probably to here on the back, so right to that diamond. I'm just going to cut straight up where that diamond is, like so. And then I'm going to get this a little straighter to fold over like that. So that means that we are at the point where before I can put the book in, I've got to put this on. And in order to do that, I need to cut out my window because I want to do a shaker right here. So how do I want to do this? Okay, I am going to take this out right here. So I'm going to use my straight knife and my ruler, and I'm just going to cut this square out of the fireplace. So, and then right along that wood edge to the brick. Yep. And then right at the brick, up the edge, to the top of the brick. And then I'm going to go over to there. I think that did it. Yep. I'm going to keep this piece because I'm going to put it back. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that sheet of acetate that I had. And I'm going to cut out a little bit bigger than this. Like so. And then I'm going to put this here like that. So I'm going to glue that down. glue. Go all the way around. Like so. And then I'm going to put this down here. And then okay. And then I'm going to put this right back in here by sandwiching it into another piece of acetate, or I can put a piece of paper back there. It doesn't matter. Do I have a piece of scrap paper? Not a piece of acetate because I don't have another piece of scrap paper handy. I used it all on this book. Okay, so I've got that. Now, what I need to do first before I put this down is I've got to get something like some little bits and bobs to put here. I've got some of these little red beads. And I've got some things in here, but these look all like too big. But this will be good to do it, make a charm out of. Well, I do have these. These might not be that. I don't know. Those are kind of big. Gosh, I don't have very much glittery stuff. I do have these bigger silver ones. Put a couple of those in there. Those are flat. All of my shaker stuff is in storage currently. I'm just having to make do with the stuff that I have. And then, let me see. I'm going to see if I can't cut these. Get out the green. Let's just I'll put in like 2 or 3. Let's do a red. Just note to self though, like I'm not going to use these I was going to use them as charms, but they just pop off of there so fast. I mean, so easy. That's not going to be a very good charm. These are from Hobby Lobby. My Little Christmas. Okay. Let's put a yellow one in there. Because I'm literally just bending it. It's just snapping off. Okay. Let's do that. Let's put a few more little red ones in there. We're going to have candy in the fire. Candy in the fire. Okay. Okay, Glory. Okay, here we go. Kind of tucking in the middle there. Then I'm going to put this down. I hope this is going the right way because I didn't check it. It looks like it. Oh, I don't know. I should check it. Oh, I don't want to drop my beads, though. Let me see. I don't want to drop the beads. I'm dropping the beads. I'm going to take the beads off. That's the top. Okay. Okay. And then this is going to go in here. And then this is going to go on top of it. I'm trying to get the sequins going the right way because they have a right way and a wrong way. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to put this on here like that. And then I'm going to sandwich this down. So here we go. Go all the way around. Sandwich that in there. I'm thinking I need to sandwich this down. Or that's going to be flinging around in there. Did I make sure that that was going upright? Nope. Okay, there we go. I almost put the fireplace back in backward. Glad I checked it. Okay. Now, that like so. Oh, you know what's going to happen? Okay, wait. hold on 1 second. They're gonna come out. So I need to use washi tape. Everything's just gonna slide out. Okay. Let me get some washi tape. It doesn't matter what kind I use. No one's gonna see it. Okay, here we go. So I think I need to washi tape this into place. Because all the little things are just going to come out if I don't. They're just going to come right out, and they'll be behind the fireplace, and no one will see the shaker. Okay. Well, it worked out because now I had glue on here. Okay, so there's that. Now they won't come out. I got that down, and they're not going to come out. But I'll tell you what, I'm still gonna put this down just in case. In case the washi comes off. Good and glued. That down. This is gonna go nowhere. By the time I'm done with it. Let's washi tape that down too. Just so it can dry. Just so it dries. I'm gonna sit here holding it in place. Okay. And there. Okay. Flip it over. Oh, yeah, I like it. Very cute. Got the little candies in there, little balls in there, and that's cute. Okay. That's how I did that. Now I can glue it down, and then I can decorate it afterward if I want to add anything else to it. Okay. Got that. Get that put away. Alrighty. Let me get some room here to work. Now, I've got this, and I have this. I think I'm going to ink around the edge super fast. And I've got my Offside and Vintage Photo and my little brush. I'm going to go around the edge. I don't want to make it like too grungy, but I don't want the white edge. I don't need to do the left side of it because that's going to have trim. Okay. Voila. And Effie's looking on. He's right here. He's saying, oh, look how cute that is. Okay. Encouraging me. Alrighty, so I got that. The Dorbs. Now, do I want to put some pom-pom fringe there? And this may even still be a bit much, but maybe if I do it behind it and just the pom-pom is in between like that. Is that fun? That's fun. All right, let me get to the end. I hate to lose this edge though because it's like a really cool diamond print. It's all right though. Alrighty, so I'm gonna put that there. And let's go ahead and use the Fabri-Tac. I broke down and I got one of these sugar bell things from American Crafts because everybody was bragging on it, and I went and got a knitting needle cap to put on the top. You know, I always have fear of missing out, so I buy all the things. Oh goodness. Anybody else like that? Okay. So I think that it doesn't matter. I think that's the right side up, but it doesn't matter because no one's going to see it, that part. Just stick this part down like that. Straight. Okay. Clip this like that. Clip this little edge there. I think I need to do a little bit. Oh no, it's stuck. I think I need to do a little bit better though. And I do see what all the hype's about. It is nice to have it, but I haven't had it for very long. So I don't know yet. We shall see. Okay. Got that. Alrighty, so that is that. I'm going to put this on, and oh my goodness, this is not going to be the cutest. Okay, let's put this down, and then I can put the cloth binding in. Lotsy glue. All the way up to the edge. Of course, I know it'll kind of smash out some, but that's okay. Alrighty. Make sure it's on. Got a good coverage. That's not going to go anywhere. So I get this stuck down. See, it's starting to drip right there. And then I'm going to put it right like so. Kind of bring out right there a little bit. I've got that even, right? And nice. Okay. This is straight. Yes. Let me get my, or any kind of thing that's flat. This ruler is easy. I'm gonna kind of press it down. Like so. Whoops, we are goobering. I'm gonna put this on anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, now we're gonna put this on. Let's see, one little edge. And let's glue this down like that so I can tuck it over. Yes? Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to glue here. I'm going to glue that edge and all in here. Really good. Up and down and in the ditch like this. So okay. And let's put, you know what? I think I'm going to put some right here on this edge. So I get it good and down. Oops, I need to bring it up a little bit. And that's going right like that. And then I'm gonna use my bone folder here to make sure that I get it good and stuck there. And kind of push the, I don't want to do too much where it comes through, but this is a pretty thick fabric, so I think I'm going to be okay. I don't have any seeping, so that's good. Alrighty, then I'll fix the back in a minute. Now what I want to do is lift this up. I'm going to take this piece. You know what? Maybe I should have done the other side. Sorry. I'm going to stick this down here, like so. Like so. And then I'm going to go in here and just go ahead and glue this. And then here. Like that. And I probably am going to put another piece of trim on the back, but I don't know because it needs to lay flat if you're working in it. I don't know. Maybe I have some flat trim. Oh, I have that white braid she gave me. That might go in my Happy Mail. Okay. So that's glued. And that's glued. And let's go ahead and now we can put this down. This is the front though, so I got to make sure that it is right side up because if it's not, that's not going to be good. Uh-oh. Let me see what's happening here. Did I not bring it over enough? I didn't bring that side over enough. Get up the ghost. Okay, still have time. I think I need to move it over. Because when I closed it, yeah. Trying to slide. Okay, let me put this back down. Let's see. Good. I'm going to put a piece of trim here definitely. And good. Oh my gosh. That is going to be so cute. I hope she likes this. Okay. Am I totally working off camera? I'm not even paying attention. It's as if I'm working by myself. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Now let's, I'm going to glue here and here and at the top where the fabric is. I don't need to do that where the tape is. So very sticky. And I need to put it in the middle and I want to have it even like that. Like that. And like that. Okay. And I gotta get the wrinkles out. Remember, I'm gonna put paper over this part, so there's that part. Here's the middle. Stick that down really good. And that. And then the back. Yep. Now let me just make sure that's glued down and smooth out for the paper. Like so. Yep. Alrighty. Yay. That is that. So there's going to be plenty of room in here to grow. I love the pom-pom. If she doesn't like the pom-pom, she can always take it off. This is super cute. She can shake it. Oh gosh. Alrighty. So there's that. I can put Effie on. I need to put something up there. I don't know what I'm going to do up there yet. I'll come up with something. So let me put Effie on. I'm going to trim him out. I don't want to cut all his toes off though. Let's get him in. Okay. Oh my gosh, look how cute he is. I need to put him in here though. Maybe he's gonna play ball with this one. Okay, I'm definitely putting him in the scene. Do I want him over here? But see, his tail and his wing are it's coming off the side, so I don't like that. And that's too much competition with that. But I could have him sneaking up on this one. I could put him, I could crop him out and make it look like he's coming out from behind the chair. Would I like that? I don't know. Let me see. Sitting in the chair with the cat. What if I just cut off? What if I cut off his tail and his wing like that? I kind of like him over here by the chair. He doesn't compete with the cat too much. So what if I come in here? Sorry. I'm cutting. We'll just act like it got caught in the fabric and there. Okay, better. Yep. He's still kind of competing with the cat. Maybe I'll put him here. And then he could be playing ball with the other one. Okay, that's good. Let's get a glue stick. Glue stick. Use this thing just to have something in the background. I'll get it on my work table. So, and then should I had done this to him? Probably. Give him a little shadowing. Oh my gosh, he looks like he's in the room. So cute. Alrighty. I just have to figure out what I want to do up here. Do I leave this? It's kind of like they're watching, you know how we have televisions now over the fireplace? I might just leave it. It looks like the rolling credits on your on the television. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Alrighty. Okay. There's that. Then I have some space. I may come back in here and do a trim. I don't know yet. I kind of don't want to cover over the chair. I think that's going to be okay right there. I love the shaker. And then it opens to that. And I need to put down paper here. I need to glue this a little bit better. That's it. I just have to do the inside. So what I'm going to end up doing on the inside is I am going to do that wrapping paper on the inside front and on the inside back, that vintage wrapping paper. And I will show you how that turns out. And yeah, okay. Okay. I think this is going to be super cute. I'm saying okay a lot, but isn't it going to be fun with the little balls and the shaker? Everything's like moving. And then I've got this on here. I love this pantsuit fabric. All I need to do is I want to put a trim down the back, but I need this to draw flat in here. Well, it's staying flat, so I think it's pretty good. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go like this, and I'm going to put a trim down the back. Maybe I could use this little lace. That way it's not, it won't be like heavy. It won't, lay flat. It won't be bumpy. but it'll cover that raw edge. Where is the end of this thing? Okay. See if I run it like this, right like that. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. All right, I'm going to glue that down. And then I'm going to do it on this side too. And then I'm going to let this just dry overnight, and I will be back to work and continue on and show you what I did. Yay, that's cute. Okay. All right. See you in a little bit. Bye. Okay, so I'm back and I have decided not to do the vintage wrapping paper for the insides of the book because I felt like it was too thin. And this part right here was a little on the bulky side. So I decided to go ahead and use this winter fabric. And what I did here was I cut it down a little bit larger than what I needed. And then I ironed in so there won't be any, I ironed in a little bit around so there won't be any raw edges. And then I'll just tuck that there and glue that down there. And then I did the same for the back. So what I'm going to use to glue this down is I love using this glue stick. It's the Cocoina, I think it's called, or it could be I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to say this. Anyway, this stuff's awesome. It's made in Italy. It smells so yummy, like almond biscotti. Anyway, I'm using this because it leaves the fabric nice and soft still, so you don't even know that it's been glued down. And you do need quite a bit. I will probably finish off this one and use a lot of that stick that I have left. And I'm just going to set this aside so I can just go to town on gluing. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue on this so I don't get it on my mat. So I thought about cleaning off the mat. And I am going to take it all the way up to the edge, all the way around, get it good and glued. The nice thing about this glue is you have a lot of working time. It's very gooey. That's why I don't really use it in my paper crafting so much because it's very just super soft. If you like a soft glue, then I would vote for this one because it's definitely soft. I'm just going to, like I said, I'm literally going to cover the entire piece down. And I'm at the end of this one. Very sticky. But I think, it just smells so good. I wish I had smell-o-vision because you guys would love the smell of this if you like almond. But anyway, it smells great. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this down to cover up that edge. I'm just gonna spread it out so that's nice and smooth and stuck down, which it is super stuck down. Okay, so there's that one. And then, do I have this kind of stuff? I'm going to have to just put a little more on this edge right here because I can see it's wanting to. And I may have to come back after I fold the book over. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one. This one's almost out. I mean, that's out. This one's not out yet. Like I said, I'm just going to get the edges really, glued down. Get the edges first. It does give you a lot of work time. I don't know if I had just mentioned that or not. I can't remember. But yeah, you do have a little bit of leeway before it dries. That's the one nice thing. And then I'm just going to let this sit overnight. And then I am going to get this in the mail, hopefully tomorrow, to Meg. Alrighty. Cover that first. And then, oops. Let's see if I can't get this. And just a little tiny bit more. Because it's over it. All the edges. Make sure I get this down really good. Very really good. And like I said, I am going to just leave this sit so it gets good and stuck. And I think that centerpiece was done really well. It's not coming up. And that is how cute it is. And that is the end of the book. I don't want to close it. I'm just going to leave it like that. Oop. The other thing that I'm probably going to end up doing, I'll close it for a second, is I found this piece and I'm going to cut this little piece of ephemera out of this cardstock and put it over the fireplace like that. I think that looked really cute. So that's my last thing to do. So maybe I'll just do that really super quick. But I appreciate you hanging in there and watching me make this folio for her. I hope that she enjoys it. And I'm going to make myself one for my own, I think. I don't know if I've got time to make one. But if I have time to make one, then I'm going to. Okay, this might be a little too long, so take that little edge off still. That. I think I need to take this edge off. Yeah, that'll look great. So I'm going to ink that, and then glue that one. And then she can label this whatever she wants to label it. Okay. Use this photo glue stick by Tombow. Pioneer makes this one. And covered. And this edge good and covered. And I'll put it down right here. And that will be that. So thanks so much, guys, for hanging in while I do get this done. And I'll be back for another crafting video soon with Dephemerember. And if you want to join us, I will put the link below, and we will see you in December for our ephemera making event. Bye, guys.